Okay, fine. Uh, just it's open. Okay, guys. So what I told. So we have how many problems over here? Block diagram till now. How many block diagram problems has done with the first 9 reduction techniques?
11.
Okay, fine. So we will try to solve one or two in that topic. So then I told we'll move on to your the last topic of this module, that is your critical rules, rule number 10 and 11. So then that will be completion of your block diagram. So then we can go with signal flow graph. So after completing signal flow graph, there is one question which they will ask you to convert the block diagram to signal flow graph and signal flow graph to block diagram. Okay, so that we will discuss once you finish signal flow graph topic. So today we'll try to wind this block diagram. Is this paint visible, guys? Everyone, is it
Yes,
visible?
sir.
Okay, so this is your next question now. Just make a note. So the question is you have to obtain a transfer function for the block diagram shown here. So using your reduction technique. Okay, so after solving 11 problems, I hope you got some idea what is the way to solve the problem. See, this is how the question will be in the exam. You can look at the marks also, it is 10 marks. So if you remember the logic, then only you can solve. So what I told, whenever you see any block diagram problem, first thing you should see is what, guys? You should count the number of forward paths and feedback paths. After knowing that, you make a strategic plan that this is a first step, I should solve like this, then this is a second step. That you can implement step by step, you can solve the problem. Okay, yeah, so let's proceed with the first step now. Can you tell me how many forward paths you have here? So you have two forward paths as your friend is telling. So the forward path means from input to output I said. So the cursor what I'm moving, so this will be your first. Okay na? Similarly, if you move input, so this is your second what you told. Correct apa?
Yes, sir.
So no other input to output is there. So we can end that there are two forward paths. Good. How many feedback paths? Output to input now.
3.
Three. So you have three
3,
feedback
sir.
paths. So this is output to input path. So like in here H1 and last one is this one that is having a unity feedback. Correct? Is it okay? So don't be in a confuse and take this G4 also as a feedback. Arrow mark plays a major role. So I told if the arrow mark was reversed like this, then you could have taken this also as a feedback. So feedback means don't see every time you should find H1, H2 only. You can have G4 also. It means that H1 means a feedback will be 1. Is it okay till here? Everyone? Yeah, so now tell me, so we got a feedback path and a strategic plan we have to make now. Yes, so we'll make what all the things to be solved step by step, then you can implement on the things. Yeah, so just check out the things carefully. So anywhere I can solve the things directly anywhere. See, I can't make
No,
this
sir.
G4, G3 parallel because this summing point is creating a problem for me. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, I can't take this also as because this is connected here. So what can be done? Just think and tell me.
Sir, move this branch to near G3, sir.
Which one? This one, huh?
G4 branch.
This one. This one you're taking?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So what your friend is telling is, so this is your one branch point. If I move this branch point near G3, so what is this rule called as? So moving the breakaway point or takeoff point or pick-off point ahead. Correct, appa? So if
Yes.
I move this here, what is the thing I should do? I should multiply with. It's like 1 by G concept,
1
right?
by
If you move. Yeah, so 1 by G means, so I should
G4
multiply
by
with.
G.
So it is in general, it is like 1 by G2. Sarindra. So once you make 1 by G2, then you can write this connection here. So this is gone. Karta.
Yes, sir.
So we can remove this connection, right? So we are done the step number 1. So any doubts anyone with step number 1? Is it understood now? I hope you got the idea now how to move on with the block diagram problem. So if you move this, you are going to get one block. See, whatever things is here, that should be 1 divided by. If it is G3, 1 by G3. So don't take blindly. So now second step in draw.
Cascade, sir.
Good. So you can see here 1 by G2 and G4 are going to be cascade. So it means we can make it to one block. So then what is the next step?
Parallel.
Parallel. Good. So this one block and G3 becomes parallel. So I hope everyone understanding, right, what we're doing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you finished that steps. Then that is okay. Let me repeat once more. Moving a breakaway point ahead of G2 is step number 1. Step number 2, cascading 1 by G2 and G4. Done. Step number 3. So this answer is going to be one block now. Correct, Appa? So this answer means it's G4 by G2. So that answer and G3 is going to be parallel. So I should do parallel for this. Is it okay? After that, next step. So once everything is gone, this complete is gone. This is completely gone. Karta. So let me write that. Can anyone tell me what is the answer you got till there? So that it question not ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರ ಪಲ್ಲರು. You want me to show the question once more?
No, sir.
Shall we move on? Did I cut the part here? So I will cut it. So similarly, this is also gone. This is also gone. Sorry and raw. So now what is the equivalent one block? You just tell me. I'll write here. So I hope,
G4 by G2 plus
yeah.
G3.
So this is your one block. So this is completely going to be one block. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಆನ್ಸರ್ G
4 by G2 plus G3.
G4. Tell the answer here completely. Is it G3 plus G4 by G2?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So G3 is parallel with the series combination of that two, that is your G4 divided by G2. So you can take LCM no here, so that it will be easier for you further. So if you take LCM, what is the answer?
G2 into G3 by G2 into G3 plus G4 by G2.
Good. So G2, G3 plus G4 divided by G2. So this is your single block answer. So I hope everyone got till here. Is it okay to everyone? Fine. So this is my one block answer here. Yeah. So after this next step, so we have finished 3 steps here. This answer written there. Yeah, this is how it looks diagram after finishing 3 steps. Now, how to proceed?
Cascade, sir.
There is a junction here.
Oh,
There is a
sorry.
barrier. There is a barrier. You can't do cascade. There is a mistake. You should be very careful. So if you move this breakaway point to somewhere here, then you can make it as cascade. Correct, Appa?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now tell me, if I move this, so if I move this here, correct? So what is the thing I should do? What I should multiply now?
1 by H1.
1 by H1.
G2.
I am moving from where? I am moving this point, right? This is a takeaway point. So if you move this takeaway point here, if I'm shifting here, then what is the answer I'm asking? Yeah.
1 by G2 into G3 plus G4 by G2.
1 by
To block whole thing, sir. G2 into G3 plus
this
G4.
one, this
Yes,
answer
sir.
telling.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So if I shift this point here, then what is the thing you have to write? You have to write here or you have to write for this block? That is a question. Yeah, everyone understand clearly? Say I'm moving this means it is connected to H1. Sorry and raw.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if I move this point to this location, then for this H1, I should multiply that block and this connection will come here. Agree? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ?
Yes, sir. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು.
So you should see this connection, feedback path is there. So for that, there will be variation. So you should not write somewhere here. Okay. So if you move this, it is like 1 divided by this complete term. So nothing but what? Is it reciprocal now?
Yes, sir.
So you can take reciprocal means it look like G2 divided by G2, G3 plus G4. Can I write that here? So this whole,
sir.
it is like 1 divided by this complete term. So I can write it as G2. So here I'm telling. So this answer is G2 divided by G2, G3 plus G4. Is it okay till here to everyone? So now what happened? So this barrier is not there. So let me erase this barrier. I hope everyone understanding what we are doing.
Yes, sir.
So this barrier gone. So this barrier is gone. Okay, now see here you can see one more thing, guys. So H2 is connected, H1 is connected, and this unity feedback is connected to output only. It means all three is having same connection. We can split it, right? So I can split this to three separate category.
Yes, sir.
So since all are connected to output only, so for our reference, because if I connect everything, it look like it's not possible for me to solve. So this is how it looks. This is what I'm telling. Is it okay to everyone? What I wrote?
Yes, sir.
So three separate part I have made, and be careful, arrow mark should be from output to input. So this is the only thing you should be very careful. Okay. So this answer I told you. So this answer is nothing but 1 divided by. See why you got 1 divided by. Hope everyone got. I am moving the breakaway point from this point to this point, means whatever this block is there, that should be 1 divided by. So that is what this answer 1 divided by. So nothing but it's reciprocal. So G2 divided by G2, G3 plus G4, that you can write here. So G2 divided by G2, G3 plus G4. So this is the answer. So from now onwards, it look like easier for you to solve.
Yes,
So
sir.
now tell me. So now tell me what is going to happen for this two. This to become cascade now. So that was not the case earlier, because to make it as cascade, we have moved a breakaway point here. So now you can take this combination as cascade, and that answer is in. What is this combination now? Is it
Elimination.
Yes, good. So elimination. So from this you're going to get one block. Again that one block and this G1 becomes
Cascade.
good. Here again H1 and previous is also cascade alapa.
Cascade.
Yes,
So
sir.
again that combination, this complete answer is going to be one block. This and elimination. And again last left out is one more elimination. So that time you should consider the feedback as 1. That's it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
See,
sir.
if you go step by step, you can get the answer clearly. So I hope now you can finish up this problem. So finish up this after this step, what I taught you. So after moving a takeaway point, I got this answer. Then do this G2 and this combination as 1. Then take a feedback of that, eliminate it. That block and this G1 is going to be cascade again. Again, that answer is in elimination path, reduction technique, and last feedback path. So check out what is the answer you're going to get. I hope everyone are doing. See, understand the question. Don't do blindly. If anybody have doubt, you can ask regarding this problem. See, if you know steps, reduction technique rules, then easily you can score 10 marks, guys. So by seeing problem, you just go with the plan what we made, check out the forward paths, feedback paths, then go with a plan. So what can be the first step, what can be the second step, then you implement that one by one. If anybody have doubts, you can ask. So finish off this and tell me what is the final answer. If anybody are done, you can share your screen so that others will come to know. Anyone finish, guys? Sunnydev or
Sir, last step.
Satya?
Doing, sir. Still.
Sudanva?
You're doing, sir.
Yeah, in assignment question, there is one question I think based on your signal flow graph. So that you keep at the end. Okay, apart from that, you keep solving because signal flow graph topic yet to be solved. So you can solve the first module as well as block diagram questions. So I think one question is there in all group. So I think last class Sudan was asked. So others also same thing. You keep that at the end. So we can take out that after finishing your signal flow graph topic. If you have finished, you can share your screen, guys. So we'll move on. So I have to finish up this block diagram. Or Shobita, over here.
Last step. Sir, in that last step, there is one more sum.
Question to Yeah, which one, ma? This one?
Sir, in the question, there is one more summing point at the end, plus and plus.
This one.
Sir, in the question.
Is it this?
Sir, at the end, last.
At the end. No, that has been eliminated. No, first only. Plus and plus, no, what you're talking? That has been overcome with this parallel combination. So we did parallel combination, no? With your G4 by G2 was the shifted answer. So first breakaway point. After that, G4 divided by G2 and G3 are in parallel. So that is how we wrote G3 plus G4 by G2. So this summing point is gone, no?
Okay, sir. That will
Yeah. Yeah. So we have eliminated the first summing point plus and plus what you had in the question. So let me show the question once. You can look at here. Okay, it's not sharing. Question is visible now, Shobita? This is what you talked, right? That's plus and plus. So this was the first summing point we have eliminated. Okay. So after moving this breakaway point here, so we got G4 by G2, G4 by G2 and G3 become parallel. So this complete combination along with the summing point is your parallel combination. So eliminating that only we got answer. Okay. So is it fine to others? Done till there? Over, Sanidhi? Okay, let me share the answer. You just cross check. If you have any doubts, you can discuss. So I think this was a question, right? Yeah. So this is a question what I gave. So what I told, the first step is okay to shifting the things. So then we have this combination, cascade, and you did elimination of that parallel combination. Then we have shifted this summing point here. So after shifting the summing point, so let me zoom. So is it visible now to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So after shifting this, see I have splitted this 3. So you can make a note here, you can split it here. Then this G2 and this block is going to be cascade, that answer. So they are shown here. So this H2 answer equivalent block, you can see towards the right hand side. Is it what the answer you got? After making this elimination. Okay, now. So then this answer is written here. You can look at here, that block answer is written here. So again, this and G1 become cascade. So this cascade along with this feedback, the answer is written here. You can verify your answers, guys, everyone. So G1 into this complete answer, that is the cascade thing first. Then you should do elimination path. So it is like G, this complete is G. So G divided by 1 plus. So because minus is here, so it's plus. So complete term what you got with the LCM that are chosen. So into this block. So G divided by 1 plus G into H. So H is this answer. So is it what answer you got, everyone? For this complete elimination of this, just verify once. Is it same answer what you got? So once we do this, so this is equivalent to one single block. You can look at here. So one single block, again here you have positive, negative feedback with your H is equals to 1. So the formula remains same. So G divided by 1 plus G into H. So since H is 1, the same answer you can replicate here. And you can take LCM. So this is the final answer. So just verify with the final answer what you have got and what I have shown. Is it matching, guys, everyone? So here LCM has chosen. So you can see the numerator 1 plus G2 and denominator 1 plus G2, G3 will get cancelled. So left hand answer is what they written here. So G1 is multiplied for G2, G3 and G4. Is it okay? Just check out the answers what you got. Anybody who wants any steps to be repeated for this problem? So it will take time to write step by step. So you need to practice. So if you practice more and more, then the flow will come in the exam. So you can write the things easily. Is it okay till here to everyone? You just make a note of the answer. We will move on to next critical rule that we have to finish up today. Yeah, everyone, is it okay till here?
Yes, sir.
So you just make a note of the answer. You can verify with the answer what you got. Okay. So last one in this rule number 9. So look at this question. So you explain me how to solve, then you can solve by your own. So this you can take a snap. So this is the last problem. We'll finish off with this 9 rules. Then we'll go with the last one more problem. So you have to finish up this. Yeah. So is this problem visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me what all the possibilities are there. First, check out directly anything can be done.
H1.
Good. So J to H1 is a feedback path. I mean elimination. So rule
Elimination.
number 9 you can implement. That is step number 1. Good. Next, that answer is going to
Cascade.
be cascade with G1 and G3.
G1,
Correct, Appa?
G3.
So this 3
Yes.
block is going to be 1. So this complete diagram, what I'm moving cursor is gone with a one single answer. Okay. Then you can't proceed with the problem because there is summing point G5, H2, everything is segregated here. So what can be done? Splitting of your
Summing
forward
point.
paths.
Yes, sir.
Forward paths are summing point. Feedback path. So this, so you can look at here, this summing point is there for G5 also and for H2 also. So if I split this, so if I connect only to this single summing point, so connection will be, so anyhow it is plus, it is like 1 into G5, this connection. Similarly, G5, H2 to this connection. Sarina? Splitting of this feedback path along with summing point. I think we already solved 3 to 4 problems on this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So is it okay what I told, or you want me to write and show?
Once you write and show, sir.
Yeah, let me take this on a paint. Okay, is it visible? So what is the first step I told? So
Elimination.
elimination. So this is your step number 1, guys. So this complete is gone. You can make it as step number 1. I'm writing the numbers here. Okay. So then step number 2 is G1 and this answer and G3. That is your cascade. So all 3 becomes 1. So this complete diagram, this path, what I'm cursoring now, that is going to be just 1 block. Okay, na? Then we can't solve the problem further because there is a summing point here also there is a barrier. So what I am telling is, so let me change the color here. Look at here, this path. So this summing point is applicable to this path also and this path also. If we split it, how it looks was a question. So how it looks if we split it? So let me erase this. So question snap tagondra. Shall I cut this? Everyone, shall I cut this part here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what I am teaching is, if I split this forward paths or summing point, how it looks. So I'm taking that summing point what I had. See, it was plus at the end, right? So you can connect 1 here for your reference. If you won't connect, also not an issue. So directly I can connect the combination. See, the logic is, since it is a forward path or feedback path?
Forward.
Forward path.
Forward path.
So it will be like parallel combination. For that purpose, I'm just showing this. So it will be 1 into G5. So this connection you can connect directly to the summing point. So this is one category. Similarly, so this is not there. So this connection is not there. Okay. So now this is a feedback path. So what I told, that summing point was having G5 for this path also and for this path also. Kata. So once you split the summing point, I'm splitting my G5 for both the paths. So is it how it looks? So this connection will come and sit here. Is it okay to everyone? What I told? So now what happened? So this is separate path. Okay, let me change the color. Look at now. So this green color, what I'm tracing, see, this is your one path. Agree, guys?
Yes, sir.
So now what can be done? So G5, G2 become cascade. That answer you can do elimination and you can get the answer for this. Okay, na? So here you got reduction. I am going to eliminate this complete diagram to one single block. So similarly here also. So here you can do what? Will you do parallel or will you do feedback?
Parallel.
Parallel.
Good. So this complete answer is going to be one block, right? So this one block and this 1 into G5, nothing but G5 only. That two parallel combination you should do. So then finally this one block and this one block become what?
Cascade.
Good. That's it. So that is the way to solve the problem. So anybody want me to repeat any steps? Means let me know. I will repeat. Otherwise, I will move on to next topic. Is it okay? See, you need to take one problem like this. You need to analyze. If I explain here, you will forget. You write on the paper once. If you're able to write on the paper to gauge the what all steps I should follow, then it will be easier for you. That's all. Is it okay with this problem to everyone now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you leave some space to finish this problem. So let me go with the next concept. So that completes till this last problem. We have completed your 9 rule techniques problems. Okay. So now we will move on to rule number 10 and 11. So they are called as critical rules. So this concept you are not went through till now. So you can take the heading as critical rules. So rule number 10 and 11 are called as critical rules. Okay, let me write the heading for you. Critical rules. So rule number 10 and 11. So what exactly this tells? So you just make a note. So rule number 10, you can make a note. Shifting a takeoff point after the summing point. I hope before going for this, everyone remember we have went through with the concepts like this. So if this is a block G, if there is a breakaway point here, so we have learned moving this ahead, similarly taking the things back. So this is one category which is having two subcategories. Is it okay this with first one, everyone? So moving the breakaway point ahead as well as before is what you learned. Similarly, we had a concept of summing point. So there was a block, correct? So we have learned how to move the summing point ahead, similarly before. So this is what the second thing what you learned. So in this two combination, we had 4 different rules. Is it okay to everyone? Is it okay to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So now what I am trying to explain in this critical rule is, so if there is a breakaway point along with summing point, so this was not went through till now. Kata, if there is a breakaway point, if I move a breakaway point ahead of summing point, then what is the rule you're supposed to follow? Similarly, breakaway point before your summing point, what is the rule you're supposed to follow? So these 2 rules are called as critical rules. I hope you got the difference between the first 4 to the last 2. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
So you take the heading rule number 10 as shifting a takeoff point. So this is takeoff point, right? So shifting a takeoff point after summing point. So we'll analyze the things now. So let me delete everything. So I hope remaining part. So what I told here, is it okay? So this part will delete off. So understand the difference between your normal to this. See, few times in the question they will mention you specifically you have to solve using critical rule. So then your mind should tell that the last 2 rules you have to apply. So sometimes they won't give anything. They will give a block diagram reduction technique. So that time also you should be having awareness. Okay. So let me go with this rule number 10. So what is the rule number 10 I told? Shifting a takeaway point ahead of your summing point. So how the diagram look, guys? So there is an input. So if we assume that input is R, okay. So I am having a summing point here, right? So assume that there is a point here. So this is my It means breakaway point. So I will assume this is something equal to some z. So this point is equal to z. Okay, na? So then what is my output? C of s. Okay, so then assume that there is some plus to minus with y. So this is a scenario. So if you find such kind of scenario in your problem, then what is the thing we want? So if I want to move my what? Breakaway point ahead of summing point, then what are the changes you're supposed to know? That is what you're trying to learn. Okay, so before that ultimate answer, so let me tell you what is z equals from this category. So this from this category, what is z equals to here? Can you call z is equals to r?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So this is from the input side. Okay. Similarly, tell me what will happen to my output. What is C of S formula now? After moving this here, so what is the answer? If I move this, okay, let me write and ask you. So I am moving this Z here. So it means your Z came here. Okay, let me write diagram only. So the rule number 10 was moving ahead, Lappa. So now I have moved my Z here. So remaining everything same, Y will be there. So now my question is, what is the formula for Z? What is Z equals to after moving that here to here? Look at the diagram and tell me. So R is there, Y is there. What is Z equals to? Here plus or minus is there. It's summing point, right? Summing point means what? It will do addition or subtraction. So what I can take, Z is equals to R plus or minus Y, Elvin Ro. Is it so much difficult here? So is it what output you are going to get after moving? Say, understand the logic, what I told. So the scenario is this. Still I have not moved my breakaway point ahead of summing point. So before that I got Z is equals to R. Agree? Agree with the first category?
Yes, sir.
If I move my summing take away point ahead of summing point, so the point has been moved here. So this is your Z, right? What I have moved. So what I'm asking, what is the answer? So Z is nothing but, so this input plus this input. So I got R plus or minus Y. If plus is there plus, minus is there minus. That's why I wrote plus or minus. So is it okay till here?
Yes, sir.
Now look at both the compare and tell me, is it matching? So what is the logic you learned earlier in the 9 reduction technique? Whatever things you have towards input side, so same thing we are expecting at the output side. So I want C of S is also equals to R only. Correct na yaar?
Yes, sir.
Now what is the strategy we have to make is what you are going to learn in this step. That is what critical number 10. See how to make this balance now. So what should be done? I see extra thing is what here. So this plus or minus Y is extra fitting. So what is the thing we can make in the diagram? If I move this summing point ahead, then I should add one more summing point which is having this in a reverse way, minus or plus. Yes or no, yaar?
Yes, sir.
So now I will write this equivalent diagram. You tell me whether understood or not. So now what we are trying to understand, since this is having imbalance. So one is Z is equal to R. Same thing I should get here also. Since it is imbalance, see, I told you clearly, whatever reduction technique you implement, it should not alter the original signal. So here original signal is R, but after moving it is becoming R plus or minus Y. This should not happen. That is what I'm trying to explain. Okay. So if you want to overcome this, if you want to make only R after moving also, then what could be done is a task here. So this is original one. So this is my y. So you got an idea that this is an extra fitting. So this plus or minus y is what I am supposed to eliminate. So if I connect one more summing point after moving that z I am talking, okay? So z has to be moved means, see how you multiplied 1 by g, an earlier concept, no, same concept. So if I take one more summing point for y, see this is having plus or minus. Let me change the color and write so that it will be visible for you. So if this is plus or minus, then what I should take opposite of this, right? I should take minus and plus. Then check out what is my C of S. So this is my Z point. This is my R. See, if you understand this rule number 10, same concept repeats for 11 also. So now tell me what is the outcome for this. So what is Z equals to?
R.
R. No, we will tell fully first. R plus or minus Y
Minus
minus of
Z plus y.
plus Y. See, I hope everyone got why I'm writing this. If it is plus, I should do subtract. If it is minus, I should add. So it means I am going to neglect or cancel this complete term y. So then I'll be left out with z is equal to r. Is it matching with my input now?
Sir.
So this is what you are supposed to understand in this critical rule number 10. So same concept 11. So instead of ahead, I have to take before, that's all. But ultimate scenario is this. So whenever you make such kind of scenarios in the problem, whenever your breakaway point is having a summing point movement, then the diagram should be like this. Is it okay to everyone now?
Yes, sir.
So any doubts means you should ask, because later in the problem, if you find such kind of scenario, we should not be having any problems. So any doubts means you can ask. Is it okay? So this is ultimate diagram. If you find this type of thing, so then I have to write the things in this way. So I hope why I should write in this way, I made you things clear. So we have to match z is equal to r, z is equal to r in both the sides. So this is how we did know from previous 9 rules. Is it okay? Shall we move on to the next rule number 11? Everyone, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So now you should tell me, so what is the difference from that to this? So there's slight change. Okay. So now what is rule number 11? Rule number 11 says what here? Shifting a takeoff point before summing point. So what you learned, it was reverse category now. Okay. So let me write a diagram. So again, same. R is there. I am giving this R to a summing point. Okay. So again, input is there. That is my Y. And this is my output C of S. Okay, Napa? So here you will be having Z now, because I have taken the assumption it is this side. Okay, so now I need to move this here. That is what the heading. So before moving, what is the equation towards this side? Tell me. What is Z equals to now for this level?
R plus or minus y.
Correct. So you can take Z is equal to R plus or minus Y. So this is before movement what we are discussing. Okay, Napa? So now tell me, if I move this here, so one more diagram. So it has been moved now. So it has been moved here. So this is a point what I'm having. So remaining all same. So now Z came here. So now tell me what is Z equals to after moving.
R.
So is it matching with the previous category, this category now? So your Z is equals to be R. So here Z is R plus or minus Y. Is it matching, guys?
No, sir.
So whatever things you got here, R plus or minus Y, same thing I should get there also. That is a logic, correct? So what we should do, according to rule number 10, what you did, same procedure. So I hope everyone understood the logic now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is what my original. So what I'm adding here, I'm adding one more summing point because the Z is here, right? So Z is here means I should add summing point here. So what you're taken, so if this is plus minus, what's the thing you should do here?
Minus plus.
Add one more summing.
Minus plus. Correct? So then you will get, you have to do minus plus or plus minus.
Minus.
So you will get R plus or minus Y if you do like this.
We need to take plus minus.
That is why I'm asked. See, earlier category it was rule number 10, we want to subtract it. So that's why I've taken minus plus. So y will get cancelled. Here if you take minus plus, again y will get cancelled only. So you should be very careful with this. So that's why I asked purposefully. So what is this logic? So this should be plus minus only. Sorry and raw.
Yes, sir.
So this is what your rule number 11. So these are the two critical rules what you're supposed to understand. So now I hope you got the logic. If you get any of such scenarios with respect to summing point and breakaway point, you have to implement this logic. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think it's time up. So we'll stop here. So the next class we'll try to implement your problems on that and we'll go with signal flow graph. Is it okay to everyone? Any doubts, anyone till here? Is it fine to everyone? Yeah, I'm asking people only. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. No
Yes, sir.
worries.
Fine. Yeah. So see you next class. You
Sir, can I send today's notes?
Today's note. Okay, I will send. I will share.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.